I should be to hear as well.
Hello, mate.
I can hear you.
Yeah, can I see it? Look at
Yeah, this is some technical wizardry.
that. Professional, isn't it? You've got straight in, no messing about this time. It's all good.
Yeah, I've spent quite a long time, whether there's nobody watching, I spent quite a long time creating a 5-minute musical backdrop to a the video that's a bit boring today. It's just a countdown timer, 3-minute countdown time. No, but I've got this video ready for when I get some money coming into the channel.
Yeah.
Then I can actually afford to the stream. What's it called again? StreamYard cheapest package, which is about 16 quid.
Is it?
A month? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on offer. So yeah, it's be a while before that happens. But I've got the video ready. I basically had great fun in nicking some Beatles music and remixing it into a thing that's like that sounds like a countdown timer, just doom 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 doom. No, a bit more. Well, not quite that sort of. It's basically it goes doom 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 doom. That goes on for 5 minutes with a couple of drum rolls here and there and a bit of a sort of thing on it. Yeah, I quite enjoyed doing that today. Actually.
I don't know why you don't just sit there and do that. Just live.
Just go ding, ding, ding. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I could save myself some time, couldn't I? All right, well, thank you, a viewer, for tuning in. This is the Preston preview show. I'm Adam, that's Graham, and I've done notes, and there's plenty to talk about, to be fair, above and beyond the present Preston preview. At the moment, Leeds are beating Burnley 1-0, which means that James Ward-Prowse is relegated again, sort of at the moment as things stand. I would just wonder if he'll leave Burnley next season.
Would you take him back, Ads?
I think I would, but I just think in some ways the midfield players we have at the moment are better than him. The only thing he's got in his locker is experience and an extremely good set piece.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be working much at the moment either, does it?
And he can take a penalty, can't he? We don't get a lot of penalties, though.
Since he's left us, he's not scored a free kick, has he?
I don't know. But has he been given them? Has he been given the free kicks?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't
know. They just keep hitting the wall, going wide.
I think we bought Romeo back, and that didn't quite work out, did it?
No.
But I think Ward-Prowse is fitter, and he's been playing the Premier League. So I'm not sure. I don't think he's a terrible player.
No.
But it would have to work hard to get the fans back on side, I feel, to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And be particularly good.
Has it ever? Can you ever think of a situation where a player coming back to a team has ever really worked?
Good question.
Theo sort of did, didn't he?
For a bit, yeah. Ronaldo going back to Man United worked for a little while until he fell out with everybody.
Yeah. I think Theo was good because of his experience, wasn't he? With the youngsters, but yeah, I don't think it really works, does it? I'm trying to think actually of any other.
Yeah, it's a good idea. If anybody's watching, drop a comment in the comments box if anybody has done well coming back to a previous club. I clicked on something wrong there. Sorry. I haven't seen any comments yet, so I presume it's not working. Right. Yeah, so it's a good, interesting point, though, isn't it? It's the sort of thing it would worry me, because that's the way my mind works. So I need to find out. I need to see
if there's any. Yeah.
But anyway, right. So, Football Martin, when he did his last match day vlog, made me chuckle. Because if you watch the match day vlogs, all the videos on YouTube more or less start with a little advert for Corrie's Cabin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I think it's fab, that advert. Yeah. It's very quick. So the point of that, if you haven't picked up on it, is it's an advert for chips. And normally, oh God, I'm going to skip to the next thing, because on YouTube, apparently you can skip ads at a certain point. So I put a blank skipper on it, so you can't skip it. And in the slogan, you can't skip chips, comes up. It's just
that's it. Yeah.
Play on words and a rhyme with skip chips. Sorry. So anyway, he starts his video walking away from Corrie's Cabin and said, "Oh, I am going to skip the chips." because I want something a bit more healthy. I haven't eaten all day. And then about 5 seconds later, his next clip is walking into Burger King in Southampton. Don't think that counts as a healthier option. Oh dear,
do you
make me chuckle.
Do you get cheap chips for your little Corrie's cabin?
I don't. No. But I've got a very good sponsorship deal.
It's a shame you don't get cheap chips, though, isn't it?
That'd be nice as an extra. Maybe if this goes well, it's a 2-year sponsorship. Maybe this goes well after 2 years. Maybe the renegotiation might include
chips. or a battered sausage.
Oh yes, nice, good idea. Right, stop talking about food. Okay, I would just
yeah.
Oh God, as Finners has his goal celebration. I picked up on this after watching it about 50 times from the FA Cup semi-final. But the goal itself, you can watch. It's one of those like Letizier's goal against Arsenal and
it's all like, the thing. Do you know what? I've watched it constantly, just because of not just the goal, but the fans.
Yeah, it's that reaction, that raw.
Yeah, the limbs.
You just want to see how everybody individually is reacting to it, and them, the players, and that. But the funny thing was, during the celebration, he turned his back on the crowd and sort of run his finger across where his name wasn't. I thought that was quite amusing.
It was very similar. Laren's goal on Tuesday, wasn't it? The celebration for that.
Yeah, that was because we thought we'd won it then, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game. Good,
and both teams played well.
They did. I will say, with Ipswich a great side, and so are we. And it's tiredness in it. I think you can see the fatigue. The players are still putting the effort in, but you can see that they haven't quite got the spring in the step. Azaz is playing full matches with his knee strapped up.
Yeah,
I do give him a lot of stick because he plays so far up the pitch, and you can't really see him when they're playing away from. Because when I was in the Hot Chapel Inn, there's some terrible seats, I have to point out. I may have already mentioned this, but because he's playing quite high at the pitch, you can't really see what he's doing.
No.
And he sort of seems to be out of the game. But when you rewatch it and certain moves that we've been good in, then you can see that Azaz actually has or is still playmaking.
Yeah. He's got an excellent football brain.
Yeah.
And he almost scored a really good goal as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple of little touches and a hit. It was very unlucky.
Some people are saying that Cienza's sort of dipping a little bit at the moment, but at least he's fit and you can't not play him because.
Yeah, no, you can't. I think
if they put 2 players on him, that opens up something for somebody else, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But anyway, so
Preston.
Before we move on to Preston, this is the last home game of the season, away game. Last EFL Championship game of the season. So I think we better talk about potentials for Player of the Season. So if it's the second half of the season, I don't think we can really count James Breed, Daniel Perrotts and Carl Laren, who would definitely be up for it if they play the whole year.
Did you see that
James Breed's changed our season, to be fair.
Yeah, do you see Perrotts got he was nominated for the team of the season for something online I saw today.
No, I didn't see that. Yeah. Is anyone commenting, or is it just I don't know what my
there's 3 people watching, I think.
Good. There's 3 people watching. That's something.
Quite often.
So I don't think you can count them because I feel that a Player of the Season really has to be have to have done something absolutely really out of the ordinary to be counted in it. Although Perrotts has obviously been amazing. But I'm going to put in the candidates for the whole season. Jack Stevens, who started the year out with me saying that he should consider retiring. And when it went to 4 at the back, he showed his class.
Absolutely.
Taylor Harwood-Bellis, he's similar as Stevens. He's once went to 2 centre-backs. He was totally comfortable in that scenario.
It's funny though, Ads, because those 2 players you've mentioned there, under Will Still, both of them didn't look very good at all. I didn't think.
No,
they really struggled. But since Tonda's been in, I mean, Harwood-Bellis has looked Premiership quality again, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he was moaning a lot, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Prior to Tonda, Leeds had just scored a second goal. That's Burnley down. Or shall I say that's James Ward-Prowse down. Sorry, distracted as usual. Ryan Manning, I think, is well up there as a potential player of the
Yeah.
season. He's had a great season. I do take the mickey out of him. I just one of those sort of really nice blokes that will take it as a laugh. And like any player whose job is to provide set pieces, they're not going to get every single one on target. But I love him in the team. He works so hard. He's always sort of enthusiastic when he's on the pitch. Just gets himself booked a few times. I think the rest of the players absolutely adore him too. And I think consistency-wise, I think he has played well all season. Because when he came back and decided when Wellington was having a run in it, we thought, oh no, but he came back, he sat in, he worked really hard, and he hasn't given up. He's still, he's scoring goals. Like when he was about to take the free kick against Ipswich, I just jokingly said, "Oh, this is going into row Z," and of course he scuffed it across the floor.
I do think the thing with Manning is he's always had that, the set play in his locker and going forward is quite good. But I think he's worked really hard on his defensive side this season. Yeah. And I think that's really improved.
I'll just say hello, Alan, watching from Germany. Thank you for watching us from Germany. Slightly different time out there. Must be slightly earlier, I'd say, because I was watching the Premier League darts, which was in Germany, and it was on at 6:30 in the evening instead of 7:30, which I
wonder if Alan actually lives in Germany or if he's just there on holiday.
Well, he said he's watching from Germany.
Yeah, I know,
that's a very good point. I'm sure we'll get the details.
Yeah, let us know, Alan.
Let us know, yeah. So, Casper Yander's another one. I think most of the season he's played. I mean, when I spoke to D. Holmes about it, he said we have 3 class players or top-rated players in the squad, Peretz, Yander and Charles.
Yeah.
I don't think Charles at the moment is consistent enough, and everybody feels that it's when he got that injury. He was out for a while, wasn't he? Did he get it playing for Republic of Ireland?
That was it, yeah.
Is it Northern Ireland or Republic of Ireland he plays for? It's Northern Ireland, isn't it?
I don't want to get there. I don't want to make a mistake.
But since then, he scored some phenomenal goals.
Yeah, he has.
But he's not quite what he could be. I just forget the feeling.
Whereas Yander's really stepped up. I know there was talk about him being homesick for a while, wasn't there? And I think he was struggling to settle in a little bit. And I don't know if that's still an issue or not, but it doesn't seem to be affecting his play at all. I mean, he's the way he breaks
beyond his years. He's going to be. He's going to be at a top club. Yeah. Taylor Howard-Bellis has been outstanding. He has certainly since all the centre backs have been really good since Tonda decided to listen to our advice, and Leeds have just scored another one. Listen to our advice and go to 4-4-2 or 4-5-1 at least.
I'm still unsure about Wood.
Yeah,
I don't think he had a great game Tuesday night.
No, he didn't.
And somebody else said this. He seems to play better against Premiership opposition than he does.
Yeah, that's true.
Championship, obviously, I don't
Ipswich
know.
are more or less a Premier League opposition, aren't they? Which is a bit frustrating. But he's got ability, isn't he? He's still quite young. I don't know. Obviously, I'd prefer if it was Stevens and Howard-Bellis. I think Quasi's going to be a good player. He seems to have he's dropped out of favour a little bit.
Although I was disappointed when they sold Edwards, but they know better than we do.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't agree with that one.
He's gone to QPR and he's done nothing really. So
was he?
Yeah.
Well, they must have known something we didn't know then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flynn Downs, he had a dip. I don't think he was very well middle part of the season, was he? But
getting food poisoning, didn't he?
Oh, sorry. Too much coke on the back of a curry. I do apologise. Yeah, so I don't think I put him down as a possibility because obviously we do miss him when he's not in the side. And
we do.
Seems to control the midfield really well.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a job that Shea Charles should do really. Karu Matsuki. Sorry, I've got Matsuki, but it's Matsuki. Karu Matsuki. I've said it again. Matsuki is somebody I think you could consider for player of the season because he came in, he showed Will Still what he could do. He scored an amazing goal against Norwich, didn't he, in the cup?
Yeah, that's it.
And then you kicked him out the side. Then Tonda obviously knew how good he was.
Yeah,
and turns out he's a really good player.
He's really versatile. That's the thing about Matsuki, isn't it? Yeah, really good engine, versatile, sort of player you want.
Absolutely. Leo Cienza obviously is going to be included in that. I think not just because he's a good player, because he's very sort of he's very sort of pliable with the fans, isn't he? He understands the
he does. Yeah,
kids. Right. What gets me about that, the players like this will go and give their shirts away to kids. Never used to do that when we were kids, so I want a shirt as well. So it's very unfair that they're missing out. Although I have got one, but not given to me first personally by a player.
If you could have anyone's shirt, if you could have anyone's shirt, then ads.
I'd love to have a shirt off a player that handed to me. I've got upstairs is where is it now? Oh God, I can't remember his blooming name. I should do. No, it's completely filthy. I'll come back to that later. He's on loan. God, what's his name? Somebody will tell me. Plays right back when James Bree's not available.
Jenna.
Yes. It's a quiz. Ding. I haven't got any access to my sound effects, but yeah. Nice. Yeah. It's I got it in the auction, and very, very good price actually. Probably why I got it really. But yeah, I wanted to get him to sign it, and then I found out that he was in the squad too late. Otherwise, for the Ipswich game, I would have just hung around for the players going back to their cars and got him to sign it. So that shirt's never going to get signed by Yellow, because I don't think it's till we win this next season. No, Finn Azaz is another one.
Yeah.
Now, I asked our good friend, Mr. GTP.
Yeah.
I think that's how he prefers to be addressed these days.
He does. Yeah, he does like that.
And I said, who do you think is the after some failed answers, which I shall outline in a moment.
Was it Ward-Prowse? David Armstrong.
Matt Letizia. Finn Azaz. It was mentioned by Jack GTP or Taylor Harwood-Bellis as player of the season. Reasons why: most influential overall. So, although he got off to a terrible start, he's obviously been a favourite selection of not just Tonda Eckert, but Will Still as well. So he's got something, hasn't he? Yeah. So what the answer was originally is Adam Armstrong, like you said. Finn Azaz was top contender. Then Adam Armstrong, Leo Cienza, Harwood-Bellis, and then he narrowed it down a little bit to Kamaldeen Sulemana and a couple of I said, okay, you might want to have a look at Sulemana's stats for this season at Southampton. Oh,
good old AI.
What does Alan say? Wood hasn't had enough minutes. I don't know. He has recently. The last few games, and he with Stevens being out, and he might have to carry on having some minutes, because I haven't heard any whispers that Stevens is going to be back soon. But
no. So what are you going to go for? Who's your player of the season then, Ads?
Can I come back to that one? I did think of it earlier.
It is really hard, isn't it? It's really hard because lots of players have played really well, but lots of players have played really well at different times of the season.
It's the one that's been consistent all the way from the start, isn't it, for me? I'd probably have to say Finn Azaz, to be fair. He's the top goal scorer. He's created chances. He's controlled games without me personally really realising it until I've rewatched stuff. He just goes about his business, I suppose you say quietly, really. I'd probably have to give it to him, to be fair. Wellington is another option. Tom Fellows, another option. And of course, young player of the year, there's nobody else other than Cameron Bragg in contention for that one.
So, I agree. I'm going the same as you. I'm going Finn Azaz too.
Oh, Alan Davis come up with a great shout. Damien Downs. I've got to mention him in the
who unfortunately is not going to be bought by his club.
Oh no! He's coming back. What a surprise!
But actually, he's not played underneath Tonda, so Tonda might find a way to unlock.
Well, I did say he could. I mean, he's our player, so we've got to do something with him, haven't we?
Yeah.
Loan him out to, I don't know, who's bottom of the League 2 at the moment.
Pompey.
We wouldn't get Pompey. Oh, what a loan man! He wouldn't have to move far if he went to Pompey. He might do a job for them.
How good he is. We got this player. He's brilliant.
Plays for the USA.
Yeah.
Right, Preston North End, the foundation of. Let's see if I can read this out without skipping through anything. Preston North End began in 1863 as a cricket club, playing its earliest games at the Marsh near the River Ribble. How am I supposed to say that? The River Ribble. In Ashton, a suburb of Preston. That same year, the club moved north to Moor Park and adopted the name North End, to reflect their new surroundings. On the 21st of January 1875, they leased land across from Moor Park, which became the site of the current Deepdale Stadium, their home ever since. In 1877, the club created a rugby union team as a way to stay fit during the winter, but this approach proved unsuccessful. The following year, they played their first match using association rules. By May 1880, the club unanimously decided to officially adopt the association code, establishing Preston North End Football Club. Now, just to explain to people who aren't aware of football history, when the football was emerging in the late Victorian age, rugby and football and other versions of football existed, and the association rules, which is based on what we've got now, sort of became something in the public schools, so Eton and places like that, created this thing, and then it became very popular because obviously it was probably a little bit more entertaining back then. It's a bit more free for all.
Yeah. They used to use heads and stuff, didn't they? The balls.
Yeah. Those are things.
Yeah. Decapitated people. And
I don't think it was quite that strong, but it was, it developed really quickly. But yeah, so rugby up north was quite popular. So I'm quite surprised that rugby league, as it became, didn't take over in Preston. They decided to adopt the what we call the association code, and like I say, Preston North End was formed then. During the 1888 to 89 season, Preston achieved the distinction of becoming the first league champions and securing the double. They remain the only team to have completed the entire season unbeaten in both league and FA Cup, including winning the FA Cup without conceding a goal. The squad was predominantly composed of Scottish players, often referred to as the Scottish Professors. So there you go. So another quite interesting birth of a football club. But a lot of history. We all know that Preston's got a lot of history, but unfortunately their honours sort of stop around about the 1930s. They're big honours.
The name came from something like, is it Priest something or other, isn't it? I think Priest.
What, the town?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a very good question. I should know that, but I don't.
I do know
that's another thing I would look up.
I do know that they are famous for having the first ever KFC in the UK.
Okay.
And they're quite proud of it. 1965 it was. First ever KFC.
My goodness. Moving on. Saints predict we get free KFC if we just for doing that plug, by the way. I'll be up for that.
It could be any other southern fried chicken.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to just be KFC.
So my Saints predicted lineup is Peretz, Bree, Harwood, Bellis, Wood, Manning, Matsky, Yander, Azaz, Bragg, Cienza, and Stewart. I'm fairly confident he's going to start with Stewart this time round. And be interesting. I only got one wrong this week, so I'm going for the full house. So
yeah, that's not bad at all. You don't think he's going to play Downs then?
No, it's his last game of suspension.
Is it? No, he's not then.
No.
God, that seems to have gone on forever, doesn't it?
It does. 3 games. So that's the semi-final, the Ipswich game, and this game, and then he's back for the.
He's already said that he's going to play a strong side.
Has he said that? Have you? Oh, I've missed the press conference.
Yeah, I've only had snippets of. I think he said he's going to play a strong side because third or fourth, of course, I think it's more preferential than 5th or 6th. Well,
I'd rather not have to play Middlesbrough.
Yeah, but I've given up trying to work out what's going on.
Although it would make a good spectacle on this channel, me and my son-in-law doing a live watch-along for the Middlesbrough game, but he's got a very good way of winding me up when Saints don't do particularly well or don't specifically do well against Middlesbrough. And I'm very keen on my grandson becoming a Saints fan. He is only 2 3/4, but this is the time.
He's got a little while. He's got
contaminate them with Southampton Football Club. I know, obviously, we all know that no matter who you support as a young kid, once you've been to St Mary's and seen the Saints play, you will become it's offside. You will become a Saints fan. Sorry, Burnley nearly scored. but it was offside. Right then, so I'm moving on to predictions. We don't do predictions every single week, but I like to do it on Saturdays. Did you ever play Prediction Premiership back in the day?
Yeah,
were you roped into it?
No, I don't think I did your one, but yeah, it's quite popular, wasn't it? What you should do, maybe what you should do next year is do it every week and maybe have like a little table or competition.
No, I remember how much time I had to devote to doing Prediction Premiership. So there used to be a league and everything. I think this is much more simple. So basically, the idea of this version, it's the same scoring rules. So if anybody doesn't realise what the scoring rules are, it was a 1 point for a correct result. So if they drew, then you get a right, or if they home win, away win, whatever. But if you get a point for that, and if they get the scoreline right, you get a point. I used to be 2, but I'm going to go 1 for 1. 1 point for the correct result plus a point for every goal that's in the match.
Right.
So I know it's a bit harsh if it's a 0-0 draw, but it's still very difficult predicting 0-0 draws.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. Benjamin Bloom does it with Phil Parkin every week, doesn't he? So maybe you and I could just go against each other.
Yeah, or I do have roped in some people this week who regularly contribute. I don't know if Martin's actually. He never answered. He did do the previous round of fixtures. Let's see. I don't want to upset him by saying no, he hasn't done them right. That's right. And so I can outline the predictions that are as follows. So I have predicted Blackburn 2, Leicester 1, Bristol City 2, Stoke 2, Derby 1, Sheffield United 1, Hull 2, Norwich 1, Ipswich 3, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Millwall 4, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 2, Birmingham 1, Preston 1, Southampton 1. I've gone against I've gone against my rules, and I haven't predicted Saints to lose, although I do actually think they will. So I've gone for 1-1 with that. Sheffield Wednesday 1, West Bromwich Albion 2, Swansea 3, Charlton 1. What the hell's going on here? It's not allowing me to return it. Bear with. Just being naughty. Where to go? Oh yeah, so Watford 0, Coventry 3, Wrexham 1, Middlesbrough 3. So that's my predictions, which I did before fishing everybody else's. ChatGTP says, and these are more interesting because ChatGTP normally gets a high score.
Oh right.
Not all the time, but normally. Blackburn 1, Leicester 2, Bristol City 2, Stoke 1. Derby 1, Sheffield United 1, Hull 1, Norwich 2, Ipswich 2, QPR 0, Millwall 1, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1, Birmingham 1, Preston 1, Southampton 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1, West Bromwich Albion 1, Swansea 2, Charlton 0, Watford 1, Coventry 2, Wrexham 1, Middlesbrough 3.
Ooh.
Poor old Wrexham.
Yeah.
Will be staying according to ChatGTP. Championship. You went for Blackburn 1, Leicester 1, Bristol City 2, Stoke 0, Derby 2, Sheffield United 0, Hull 1, Norwich 2, Ipswich 4, QPR 0, Millwall 2, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 3, Birmingham 1, Preston 1, Southampton 2. Don't think that's going to happen, but I hope it does. Sheffield Wednesday 0, West Brom 2, Swansea 2, Charlton 0, Watford 1, Coventry 3, and Wrexham 2, Middlesbrough 2. And the final candidate is Steve, who says Blackburn 3, Leicester 1, Bristol City 4, Stoke 2. God dear, that's a high scoring game. Derby 3, Sheffield United 1, Hull 2, Norwich 1, Ipswich 5, Queen's Park Rangers 1. We'll be laughing if that's right. And he should have put a bet on. If that comes right, he should have put a bet on it. Let's put it
well, QPR on the beach already, so.
Yeah. Millwall 1, Oxford 0. Portsmouth 0, Birmingham 3. That's wishful thinking, Steve. For goodness sake. Preston 1, Southampton 2. That's a very popular pick, isn't it? Sheffield Wednesday 2, West Brom 5. Swansea 3, Charlton 2, Watford 2, Coventry 0, and Wrexham 1, Middlesbrough 2. So there you go. Interesting.
So it sounds like, from those predictions, it sounds like Ipswich are going to take that second spot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Which would mean Millwall would be third.
Yeah, I think we could well be playing the home leg of the playoffs on the Saturday, which wipes me out, and that's bye-bye match day vlogs until August. Unless I decide to do something for that Legends game that's coming up. Well, this Friday, is it? No, this time next week.
it's either Derby or Wrexham, isn't it? That are getting that final spot. Who have Derby got
well,
again?
Wrexham have to win, don't they?
Yeah,
I don't know. Wrexham playing Middlesbrough. So that's a game they have to win. So I'm hoping that they get their wish and beat Middlesbrough, because I think that will, if we win and Middlesbrough lose, we won't be playing Middlesbrough in the playoffs. So that's how I hope it pans out. Alan says, "What about Captain Jack? Is he still injured?" I think he is. I don't. Tonda actually hasn't mentioned it, has he?
No, he hasn't. I think it was worse than they first thought, weren't they? Because basically he was in the side, wasn't he? And then warming up, he injured himself. So I think something obviously a bit more there than they thought there was. Does that mean we could possibly play Wrexham then?
Yeah, I don't mind playing Wrexham. At least if we lose to Wrexham, it'll be on Disney Plus. Next year, won't it? So they'll show that 5-1, and then it'll be like swings and roundabouts, and then they'll show them beating us in there.
Is relegation all sorted, Ads? There's nothing this weekend that's going to.
Oh, well, we know Leicester, and I think they're all down, aren't they? Oxford, Leicester, and Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, they're all gone. Oxford was the only one that could have survived, but they messed it up last time. Okay, so the 18-match unbeaten run. So I did actually forget to do something. I'll have to research this. Or did I? Did I write it down? Well, I did write it down. I must have put it in my notes. I'll have a look at my notes. I did something about players that Preston have that we should be worried of, but I'll have to look into that one in a sec. But anyway, unbeaten run, 18 games. I said 15 games after the match day vlog, because I'd try to deduct the amount of games that we'd had, including cup games, from the games left. Got it wrong anyway. I'm not very ever.
How about players? Can you think of any players that we've had that Preston have had as well, like that play for both sides?
No. Again, that's something I normally look into. I ask ChatGTP, who then says like Mick Shannon or Jim McCalliog or something like that. Is completely wrong. But
I know Kevin Davis. He got these.
Did he play for Preston? I thought he played for Bolton.
No, he played for Preston as well.
Did he?
Yeah, a bit later. Gosh. Trying to think.
I think there are a few actually. I'll look it up in a minute.
There are a few, but I'm trying to think. Don't know.
Oh, I've got to click one of my doodles, haven't I? Yeah. Where is it? Oh, this is slick. I don't want to say thank you. Oh, here we are. Found it.
Ricardo Fuller. That's another one.
Oh yeah.
Remember Ricardo Fuller?
Did he play for Pompey?
I think he might have done as well, yeah.
Right, the unbeaten run, 18 games, is as follows. On the 21st of January 2026, we beat Sheffield United 1-0. I was at that game.
Yeah.
And it was Portsmouth 1-0, Stoke 0-2, Watford 1-0, Leicester 3-4, and that was the turning point of the season, I think. I know we'd gone on a little run then, but that game, after, I think most fans had left at half-time, Saints fans, hadn't they?
Yeah.
So it makes me chuckle a little bit, travel all the way up there, only watch half a match and miss the best bits. Then it was 1-0 against Charlton, which was disappointment considering the 5-1 away victory. 5-0 against QPR, that was fun. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Southampton 3, and then 1-1 against West Brom away. 2-1 against Coventry away. That was an incredible match for us. I think that was one of our best performances of the season. And then 1-0 against Norwich, 2-0 against Oxford, 5-1 away at Wrexham, then 2-1 against Derby, 3-0 against Blackburn, and 2-1 against Swansea. And that was our last win. So the 18th of April was the last time we won a match.
Yeah.
The rest of them have all been draws. But it's still quite an achievement, nevertheless.
So
just like we need to... I just want us to finish off the season with a win. Oh, look, Burnley have scored. It's 3-1 now, but there's only 15 minutes left. I wanted also, before I move on to the other things that we were talking about, is thank Red Funnel for putting on late ferries just for us. I think that really does deserve a bit
fans?
of a I think that deserves a bit of
I know they get a lot of stick actually, Red Funnel, don't they?
They do, yeah.
And people like to moan about them, but actually they do a good job.
That as well for other things, but as far as looking after Saints fans, putting on red jets, especially coming back from Wembley, their staff had to stay up till 10 past midnight just to put on a red jet for us. It's well appreciated by me anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't get mentioned.
Ads, before you go on to your next bit, what's been your favourite game this season?
Oh, it'll have to be one of the ones we won. I liked the 5-0 against QPR simply because I think we were 4-0 up at half time, wasn't it? I think I can't remember. But they continued to score more goals. Other guys, we were 5-1 up against who was it? I'm looking at, I've forgotten the away game. Oh, Charlton, wasn't it? And I was hoping for some more goals, and they just didn't bother for the rest of the match. But at least we picked up a couple more goals in the second half against QPR, and it was a stuffing, and it was good fun. I really enjoyed that one. But the Arsenal game was, for me, the game that provided the most fun at St Mary's.
Yeah,
for me, the Wembley trip was just ridiculous. The match itself. I mean, like I say, it's the only game I've ever been at that we lost. I felt like we'd won. I think we did in a mental way. In fact, we had more fans there for starters. I had the Man City fans moaning because I said about them, not sort of turning up and being really quiet, and they're just saying, well, it's a long way to travel. They're always at Wembley Stadium. It costs an awful lot of money. I get that.
Yeah.
But I think that the way they were after the game, being all cocky, and we were walking back to the coach and they were just being absolute twats. I'm not saying some of the Saints fans weren't being twats as well, but it was. I don't think it was necessary.
I agree with you. My favourite's Arsenal as well. Yeah, I think the Leicester game was quite pivotal. I think that's what. Yeah,
it was pivotal. It was horrible. One half of the match was horrible. The whole of that Arsenal game was such good fun. The atmosphere was amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's, I think, for St Mary's game, that was definitely the best. Probably the best I've been at St Mary's. I've been to a few games at Mary. I did stay away for 10 years, but that was something special. And it turned an Arsenal fan into a Saints fan. So that's something.
Well, there we go.
Magic there.
Yeah.
So, but. I don't know,
Alan's asked a question. I don't know actually.
Oh, hang on, I'm not on my comments, but there we are.
Are you comprehensive about the playoffs? I'm not sure what that means.
Well, as in, do I think we're going to win? I think we can win and should win, but football's a funny old game.
It certainly is. Yeah,
you never know. You can never be complacent. I think we got a bit lucky last time. We played all right in the final. 1-0. Everybody was really happy, but
I was never really worried in that final, though. Were you?
I wasn't that worried. I just didn't think. I thought that we would be playing Championship football again, building up from there. So for us to win, that was nice. And I think me and Deb decided, right, we're going to have to go to some Premier League games because it might not last very long. And that's exactly what happened. So. Yeah. But let's have a look. I'm just seeing if I've written the notes. No. I have actually written a note that says the Saints, Adam, I was there moment of the season. Moment of the season, that was Finn Azaz scoring at Wembley. That was because we had a few that I were there. But there was a T-shirt went out when Franny Bernardi scored against Leicester all those years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was there when Franny scored. I had one of them T-shirts.
Yeah, was it from a Matt Letiz's cross?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because he was right near where we were sat. The ball came over, so when he took the shot from our angle, it was perfect. It curled into the top corner, a bit like Azaz, but a different angle. Yeah, but that was a special one. Mark Hughes' goal against Newcastle, I quite enjoyed that one. As well, because Hughes played really well for us, but in midfield, and he wasn't scoring many goals, but he just sort of. He just sort of led the line in midfield, and he always played with such passion. And he only scored a couple of goals for us.
Did he score the goal that wasn't? Basically, he hit it so hard that it came.
Against Leeds. That would have been the first goal of the match. Hit the stanchion at the back and came out.
That's it.
Yeah, and then they won 4-0.
Yeah.
That was terrible. And the funny thing about that was I phoned in the Soccer AM call line. I think it was Soccer AM anyway, and it was Rodney Marsh and some other bloke. So you could phone in and give your opinions. I phoned in and I said that it was really bad refereeing. The ball hit the stanchion and came out. And Rodney Marsh said he sort of said it was like I was talking rubbish, and then banged on about the tea lady or something like that. I don't know what was going on about. But he wouldn't take it at all. But I know I was right, so I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, you were right, definitely.
Yeah, it was. It was a bit like then that blooming goal at Arsenal that Robin Van Persie scored 7 minutes injury time the day that Thierry Henry missed the penalty, and we were 2-1 up.
Yeah,
2-1 up to 7 minutes in, and the referee was determined to let Arsenal get an equaliser.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm going over old ground here, aren't I? Right, I don't know what I've done with the. What was I looking for? Well, I was looking for my note. Oh, yeah, it was the Preston thing, which I can't look it up on there. I think I could do it on my phone, though, couldn't I? Do you think we will keep our best players next season? I think we'll definitely lose some of them. I don't think we'll lose every single one.
I think a lot depends on if we go up or not, doesn't it? If we do,
it's certainly we're going to lose some, but I thought we'd lose all of them this season. We certainly mentally lost a few players like Joe Rebo and a couple of others. And we actually lost a couple of key players, like Matthew Fernandez and Tyler. Why the hell did he bother leaving Dibbling? I don't think having him in the squad would have made a great difference to our season, but it's ruined his career, certainly. I was looking for a thought mob. I
think Fellows is more effective than.
I don't think Fellows a go. It's one of the ones I think we will keep.
Yeah.
I think players like Downs might go. Archer, he should go because he's not quite there, is he? Cienza may go. I mean, I don't know. It's up to him and his agent, really, isn't it?
Harvard Bellis will go.
Yeah, he'll go. I think we'll keep players like Wood and Quasi. We'll probably sign another centre back. I think Manning will stay.
Charles will go. Yander will go.
Yeah, and that's obviously on loan anyway. But there was talk about him. They might sign Yellow because they haven't signed Bree yet, and I really do think they should have sorted out Bree's contract a while back.
Yeah.
Because he's a key player. Matsky, I think he will stay.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting to see. Maybe they're waiting to see if we go up or not, depending on his. If they negotiated a contract with him now and we're in the championship and then we go up.
Well, you would hope, wouldn't you? But you never know that's the trouble with the owners, and I've always moaned about it. They don't communicate with us, and maybe it's not our business. I don't know, but it would be nice to know what their plans were. So to know that they're attempting to keep key players, it's just it's very frustrating when you get to the end of the transfer window and you're waiting for Saints to have signed someone, and most of the time they haven't. They've just got rid of people, or they've loaned key players out to league players in the same league. So I don't know. It's I can't.
What I do like about our transfer business is quite often we'll have all these names bandied around linked with the club, and we never buy them. But then we get sort of left field signings like Kyle Larin, which no one saw coming.
And that's happened quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Alan's pointing out about Don Ballard. Yeah, that was ridiculous, getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Getting rid of him and bringing in Damien Downs, that was...
I know, yeah.
That was the stupidest thing we've done all season, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I found Preston on here. Let's see if it'll actually show up. Right, the information I want. Players we should be worried about, because this is actually supposed to be a preview of the Preston game. Squad, here we go. All right. I want player stats. Oh, stats. There we are. So top players, Ben Whiteman. On football ratings, he's got 7.25. Top scorer is Lewis Dobbin with 9. Let's hope he doesn't get above that figure.
He's horsing around.
And Alfie Devine at 8, and Milutin Osmakic with 8 as well. Assists is Lewis Dobbin. Obviously, he will be horsing around, creating chances and scoring them if we're not careful. And Alfie Devine and Ben Whiteman's also quite high up on the assists charts. I don't think I've got...
Do you know what, lads? I've got no idea about Preston's current form or anything.
Oh, I can tell you about that.
I know they're safe. I know they're, they're not going to... Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know.
Well, at home, they've won 8, drawn 7 and lost 7.
Right, okay.
Away, they've won 7, drawn 8 and lost 8. So they've pretty consistent, really.
Yeah, they were right up there for a while, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then they just fell away.
60 points, comfortable mid-table. Maybe they just, they've slipped away from the playoff contention, but I think they're still a strong side, especially at home.
Yeah.
So, I know we're a stronger side on paper, as they say on Love Island.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
we got a big crowd going, haven't we?
Yeah, was it
5,000 fans?
Or 5,000, yeah. So, yeah, this happened, I remember, at this is when you get old, you start talking about, I remember the day back there.
Wimbledon away.
God, you read my mind. Yeah, Wimbledon away. In the Great Escape season.
Yeah.
Went up there and took a whole stand worth of fans, didn't we? And
yeah.
we won the
to
game.
That, did you?
Brilliant. What a day out that was. Won the game. We came away from the stadium listening to the radio, and it looked like we got the points we needed to stay up. And I think it was Charlton had equalised or something in the match they had, which meant we had to go to another game. If I remember rightly, it was a home game against Everton, and Marion Pahars got the key goal that actually kept us up that season. But
great player, Marion Pahars.
He was, and a great man too. Very nice chap. Yeah. Anybody has their picture taken with me is a nice chap. Peter Crouch, another one. I think his last job at Southampton Football Club was having his picture taken with me in the car park.
He's done very well for himself, Mr. Peter Crouch, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's always doesn't have the hardest life, does he?
No,
he's on the Premier League 100 club with Matt Letizia, and he's got a wife that's not too bad looking.
Well, she's okay.
Plus, he's a bit of a ledge. And he played for Pompey, and it didn't contaminate. He played for Pompey twice.
Absolutely, yeah.
It didn't contaminate him. Oh, there we go. A player who went back to a club and did all right. Peter Crouch went back to Pompey.
Did he?
Yeah, he started off. Was it
QPR?
Spurs, and he went somewhere else, QPR, and then he went to Fratton Park, Villa, and then we signed him from Villa, and then he went to Liverpool, Spurs, and to Fratton. So he went play for Spurs twice. I don't think he played in the first team on his first, time there. And then he went back to Fratton Park and scored a few goals there. So, there we go. That's an answer. I think he did all right in his second period at Fratton Park. And he chickened out playing for us there as well.
Yeah.
What is the atmosphere like at Deepdale? Have you ever been up to Deepdale?
I went years ago. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's just all right.
I've heard some good things. About their stadium. It's quite a sort of. There's nothing sort of higgledy-piggledy about it. It's a sort of nice, tidy ground.
Yeah.
It's not one I've been to. I've been to Preston, the town, before. Is it the city? Is it the town or is it? Yeah. On my travels, but not on a football front. I think the furthest north I went to see a football match was Sunderland. I think we won that game. No, we drew that again. Mary Pahar scored again at that one. That's the one I got the shits on the way up. Absolute nightmare. I was with a friend of mine who then was a 15-year-old girl who used to queue. We used to queue all night for tickets at the Dell, which is, don't know why I did that considering I had a season ticket, but my job was to get tickets for people like Stuart Haig and D and other people. Yeah. So I'd go overnight and queue to get tickets. When Deb wanted to go, I wouldn't be able to get her a ticket because it was over 14,000, less than that, wasn't it, with the away fans? So it would have been only about 13,000 tickets available for Saints fans. So, did I have a season ticket? I must have done because I had the same seat every week.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kelly Press, she's a little blonde-haired 15-year-old girl, very feisty, and we would go to games. We go to the pub together. She obviously didn't used to drink alcohol. I want to make a clear point on that. Jake Kelsey was in that little sort of fan friends group, and we used to go to away games quite a lot. And she came with me to the Sunderland away game, and I got very bad runs on the way up. And I had to ask the coach driver to find the nearest available bloody service station so as I didn't have any accidents within the coach itself, because apparently we weren't allowed to do a poop, number 2 on the coach toilet. Oh. Yeah, so she was mortified, basically. The fact that I had to pull the coach over, do what I didn't get back on the coach. And it was being 15-year-old, and 15-year-olds girls are not the nicest people half the time. So I don't think we did any more trips together after that. But yeah, she was it wasn't something I really wanted to happen to myself, and she was bloody awful the whole trip. Yeah. In fact, I had to mention it to her mother, who tried to incur a bit of sympathy from her after that, but no, she wouldn't have it. She said she was so embarrassed and mortified by the whole situation.
Yeah.
It could have been worse, Kelly. I can tell you that if I hadn't got it by myself.
What's the worst ground you've been to then, Ed?
Oh, good question. Well, Fratton Park is is a phenomenal dump. It's not just because we're Saints fans and would say that anyway, even if it looked like the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is. I think even Pompey fans admit it's a dump. But on the plus side, they generate an atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no doubt in that.
So I don't know, like I say, if Pompey ever got a new ground, there was talk of it at one point when they were in the Premier League. They had this weird sort of design of a stadium with the seafront, but I don't think they could ever generate the atmosphere at a new ground that they do at Fratton Park. I mean, they will definitely generate an atmosphere. I mean, this is the weird thing about Southampton, isn't it? The atmosphere that was generated in that Arsenal game at St Mary's, and I don't know whether that was because people weren't in their season ticket seats. You have to buy separate tickets for cup games, and so people may be distributed differently within the stadium. But yeah, it's just a strange thing that the atmosphere can't be more consistent. And there's another thing that was a really good point that Martin said on his vlog for the what was the last game?
Ipswich.
The Ipswich game.
Yeah.
We've done really well this season. The players have, and we can't deny the players have worked really hard for the team, for the club, and that. And a little mistake happens, and there's people and they're like shouting abuse at the players.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, come on, go again. Oh, they just shout abuse, and that doesn't help.
No.
That annoys me. I was shouting abuse the first half of the season at the team because they really didn't look like they were trying, and that's fair enough.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
When they've done so well, they're still unbeaten in the league. You know, they're a bit tired. Maybe they've had a really hectic week this week. They were okay. They played okay. Like a misplaced pass, and it's you know.
Yeah, Tom Fellow's got a bit of stick for the first goal, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't see that.
Because he lost.
No, I saw for the Ipswich goal was a cock up between Wood and Harwood Bellows, mainly Wood, which allowed them in for a gift, basically. And I think maybe Ipswich's second just wasn't closed down, a bit like the goal in the semi-final, the winning goal. It wasn't closed.
Tired legs, isn't it? Tired legs and tired minds. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And that Jack Clark came on and looked lively, didn't he?
He did. Yeah. So we've already got our predictions in for tomorrow. Even though I've put a 1-1 draw, I do feel that this could be the one where the run ends. I hope it isn't, because it'd be nice to go into the semi-finals with the run. We'll have a bit of a rest between this match and the first of the playoff semi-finals. Longer than the 4 days.
It's not much of one, though, is it?
I don't know. Actually, I thought there was about a week.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows exactly. There's so different rumours as to exactly when the games are.
No one knows.
It's a bit like I used to play this football game once where the Team A plays Team B if Team B has done this and that and the other. You know, so we'll see.
What you need is one of those, like the wall charts that you used to get in Shoot magazine, and you could put your little things in. That's what you need.
Any young viewers who it was the old league ladders, wasn't it?
That's it,
yeah.
By
the time we got to
about,
the time it got to about November, nobody was keeping up with it at all. So basically, the league ladders would be on your wall, and just whatever the league tables were in November on them. But you used to look forward to getting them, and you used to hate trying to pop them out of that bit of card. It's taking ages. It's still 3-1. 8 minutes added on time. Burnley are down, but there we go. We might be playing them next season. Never know.
You can still get those.
What, league ladders?
Yeah.
I reckon you can. Somebody must be doing them. No, Dave Baker always used to have his league ladders, and he used to keep up to date as well.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think that something like that, quite retro, would be,
I remember getting excited one year, the year that Wimbledon came out of the conference and became a league side, and it had a new league ladder and it had Wimbledon on. I found that quite exciting. I don't know why. But right, I must give a little bit of a plug out, because I've done an agreement to do so with Seamless.
Is this old Peter Shilton again?
Do these actually tune out some sort of mental wave or something? These things. Yes, it's Peter Shilton. I'm hoping to get a chat with Peter. I'm not guaranteeing everything, but it will be really fab, because I've actually outlined to the people at Seamless what I want to ask him, and I said, "Oh, that'll be all right."
Yeah.
So it's going to be about Saints, isn't it? Come on, because he's going to spend all evening talking about his ridiculously amazing career.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's going to have some stories to tell, isn't he?
Yeah.
So right away from the 1970 World Cup, his foundations at Leicester City, his championship and I say Champions League, the European Cup winnings with Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
The 1982 World Cup, the 1986 World Cup, the 1990 World Cup, even. So he's got so many amazing tales. I don't know they can cram it into such a short period of time, but that's going to be really interesting, even for a bog standard football fan. I think anybody. I'm surprised he hasn't been knighted, actually.
Yeah, me too.
He's the most capped player.
Whereabouts is this happening then?
It's Medina Theatre on the 30th of May. I'm just going to check I've got that right.
Is that a month's
time? It is, 30th of May this month, Last day, second to last day of this month. Tickets available at, so if you go onto Google and just look up Peter Shilton Medina Theatre, you'll find the tickets there. Well worth it. And you don't have to go and do the meet and greet, which is a more expensive option, the one I'll be taking, which also includes a photograph with Peter. You can take pictures with you and him with your phone. You can do little video messages if he's up for that. And get things signed. So it's a really good night. And there's also going to be like a silent auction where you'll be given a website thingy. I sound really old when I say it like that. Where the items on the stage, some of which will be signed by Peter himself, shirts, memorabilia, books. There'll also be other things that other people they've had on stage from a previous time. There probably might be a Peter shirt, not Peter shirt, sorry, Matt Letizia shirt or a Francis Benali shirt or something like that to buy, signed pictures and whatnot. But they put them up in an auction. I think usually the frame signed shirts go for about £300. So you might want to make sure you've got enough money for that. I'm taking, I've got a replica shirt I wore for the 1990 World Cup, which actually had the embroidered print on it, so they were quite rare at the time. And when I bought it in Carnaby Street, I thought, I went to the shop across the road to get number 9 on it. I think it was Gaza's number or number. I can't remember what number it was. Anyway, I thought, get the number on it. And so took it into the shop, and they put the number on the back and then ruined the shirt, so that red stain was all over the back of the shirt. And they didn't have any left, so I couldn't replace it. So I had to go with that shirt. So, but if I get Peter Shilton to sign the front of it, the back of it will never be seen again, will it? So that's the idea with that one.
Nice. What was that, Italia 90?
Yeah,
my brother.
It's a great shirt.
My brother went to followed England round at that time, and he went to Italia 90. Yeah, he's got some stories.
I bet he has. I've never been to a World Cup. I had the opportunity, but didn't take it up when the Euro 96 was it. When I was working for PM Colour, one of my colleagues who was working for another company, a sort of sister company, came in and said, we can't go to the England-Holland game. We've got some tickets available if you want them. And I was already up for going. I knew Deb would say no. Although she says that I never asked her, she probably would have said yes. And of course, that's the game that turned the tournament for us. We won 4-1. Alan Shearer scored a couple of goals in that one. And that, I think, for us was a game of the tournament, apart from when we beat Scotland with that goal from Gaza. Do you remember the goal Gaza
I do, scored? With the celebration.
With the poured drink into his neck or something like that. But careful that gesture I'm doing there. But
leave that to the OnlyFans channel.
The only time I ever saw England play was at St Mary's, actually, 3-1 against Serbia, Montenegro.
Do you know what? I follow England, I watch England, but it's club football for me all the way.
Absolutely, me too. Well, they actually let John Westwood into that England game, didn't he? Peed all over the seat. It's a true story because everybody verifies it, and he's very proud of it. But
that doesn't surprise me.
No. But that was good fun watching that game, because I think that's when Wayne Bridge got one of his earlier England caps while he was playing for us. Obviously set up, and I think Beckham played and Seaman was in goal, and he didn't let any long range shots in, although he did let something in because we won 3-1 if I remember. But that's the only time I actually remember seeing England play. I saw Wales and Northern Ireland play at Ninian Park in Cardiff. But yeah, I do like international football, but it's not
You
got
do?
the same edge to it.
No, it hasn't, has
Has
it?
it?
No.
But yeah, when England are doing well and you know, get a large crowd of us together, it does get sort of, what's the word for it? Chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I can't remember what it was now, but we played somebody on a Sunday, and it was during the festival, and so we were in a field.
Yeah, that was a letdown. I remember that.
We won. No,
Yeah.
we won. We actually won.
Oh,
that.
did we win that one? I remember
Yeah.
Paloma Faith was on stage, but I
Yeah.
obviously watching the football instead.
Maybe she was a letdown and the football was all right.
But yeah,
Sorry, Paloma.
it's good fun. It's nice, a nice sort of distraction really from the club football. But it is only really happens when England are doing well.
Yeah.
And because it's a bit of an unknown factor at the moment because they keep on messing around with the team, so we don't really know what the team's going to be, the settled side. And where we've got so many talented players, I'm a bit sort of dubious as to we're going to have another Gareth Southgate style tournament.
Yeah,
we'll see.
How about the Legends game? When's that, Ads?
And that is on Friday.
Well, next week.
Yeah. Yeah, Friday the 8th. Westwood, what is not, I can't remember what the actual, now the named version of the stadium is. He says,
that may be moved.
Well, according to, I think it's James Bray, the man who organised it, he says it's going to be on that day.
Even if Saints have got a playoff game?
He didn't give that detail. I just, I think I asked the question when the advert for the game is posted somewhere on one of the Saints pages on Facebook. Yeah. I just asked, is it going to be on? He's convinced that whatever happens, Saints will not be playing any of their playoff games on that date. So,
okay. Oh.
So it's going to be on. I think it's getting to the stage now. It's going to be difficult, moving it. And anybody, not a lot of people on the Isle of Wight will be thinking, "Oh, I've got to travel so up north or wherever we're playing it to the playoff," because obviously we can't get as many tickets for the away games anyway. So I think he's probably correct in that people just want to come along for a bit of fun to watch the Legends play. Can probably afford that. It's local, isn't it? It's going to be easier for people to afford that than the Legends game against Manchester United at St.
Can you pay on the gate, Ads? Do you know?
No idea. I think not, because they were saying the tickets were selling out.
Right.
But they always say that when they aren't selling out and they want to sell them. Yeah. But so there was a link. I think if you go on Google again, just go Saints Legends versus Newport Legends at whatever the Cow's ground's called.
It's funny because the last Legends game, in 2 years ago, was during the playoff times as well, wasn't it?
I didn't know anything about that Legends game until it was too late.
Didn't you?
And by then, Martin had interviewed every Legends player and a few people in the crowd as well. Yeah. So that's how I found out about it when I saw his interviews with the likes of Ricky Lambert and Shane Long and a few others. So
yeah.
But they're bringing a good side over, Southampton Legends. So I don't think Letizier's playing, but
no, he's not.
I think Benali might be.
Yeah,
he seems to play in a lot of those.
BT,
games.
Lambert.
Yeah, BT. Yeah. Yotessam, is he playing? I don't know.
Moncal.
Yeah. So it's a good, definitely people that you would call actual Saints legends. It's good. I think it's at least 9 of them. There's a list somewhere online, but anyway. So tomorrow, I'm hoping, depending on whether I'm going to be in Deb's good books or not at the time, to do a live watch along. And I forgot earlier on to put the graphic up for it. Live watch along for the Saints Preston game, because all the games are at the same time.
Yeah.
12:30, I believe, 12:30 kickoffs, and they're all on Sky Sports Plus if you're lucky enough to have Sky, but not everybody does. So therefore, anybody who doesn't and wants to watch some ugly bloke wearing a Saints shirt, hopefully cheering on basically when I cheer, when I can't do my usual cheer in the crowd cheer, I just more of a like I'm having some sort of fit. But I do tend to talk a lot and commentate on our players and then get most of them wrong. But somebody said my commentary is quite good. I don't know, I think I'm being sarcastic, to be fair. But
to be fair, when you were reading the scores out earlier, the predictive scores, I thought it reminded me.
You fell asleep, I know, because I didn't hear.
Reminded me of Soccer Saturday. Final
Yeah, I mean, that's
scores.
one thing. They should bring back Soccer AM. That's why I might have to feed that into Martin for a possibility when he's not going to home games. I reckon he'd be up for that. I was thinking of starting up a regular podcast. I've been thinking about that for quite a while, of course. So you may be a candidate for that.
Okay.
Like a thing, but then I've just discovered today that he's just set up a podcast news channel, and if I did one that quickly, I'd just be called a copycat, despite having been a podcaster since 2010. Actually, I'm going to say I've been a podcaster since 2009 because my first podcast died a death because I couldn't work out how to get it onto iTunes.
Well, there we go.
There we go. I'm looking at the league table in the Premier League at the moment. We've got Burnley and Wolves down, Spurs just above Burnley, and West Ham just above them. So I want Spurs to get relegated.
How many games have they got left in the Premier League? I've just given up. They've really that many.
Although Burnley and Leeds have got 3 left now because they've obviously played that one today. Let's have a look. League table, Premier League. Yep. So Burnley have got 3 left. Leeds, who are 14th, they're definitely safe now. They're 43 points. Spurs are on 34.
Spurs and West Ham
12, there'll be 30. Spurs, mathematically, Spurs can catch up with Leeds, but they'd have to win all their games. West Ham are in trouble. I mean, it could be any of Spurs, West Ham, and Nottingham Forest for that last relegation slot. But I think most of us and some Spurs fans, unbelievably. I've just frozen. I've just realised I've broken my rules. I've frozen. I'm back again now. Sorry about that. Got distracted. I hope I looked good while I was frozen anyway.
Well,
yeah. So that's and it's all done in the Championship.
Nottingham Forest could win a European trophy and
get relegated. Yeah. I don't think they will though. I think it's going to be too.
No, they're playing really well at the moment, aren't they?
They are. Yeah.
They've turned it around.
I think they're from this advert I'm seeing up here that the final day of the Championship. I reckon the main game will be Wrexham and Middlesbrough.
It's got to be, isn't it?
Because I think the automatics are more or less decided, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ipswich are up. Do you think Ipswich are up?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be between. I think the Disney people want to see Wrexham beat. And we do beat Middlesbrough, and not that I want Wrexham to be in the playoffs. I just want Middlesbrough to drop down. But I know the TV people want to be following Wrexham, hoping that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney will be actually in the stadium, so they can actually just film them. Last time they were at the ground with Wrexham, weren't they? They had David Prutton with Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney in a little box.
That's right.
And they had Rob and Ryan can. So you can flick and watch that on a different Sky channel, instead of the match itself.
Do you know what? It's still an amazing story, isn't it? Whatever they do.
Yeah, I've got some people hate the Wrexham situation, but I think it's wonderful because all they've done, they've decided to pick Wrexham Football Club, a dying town, and they've revitalised the whole place, and there's jobs been created out of it locally. They've brought an really old football club up. Because they are one of the oldest teams in Britain, and I quite like the story myself.
I mean,
I don't want them to beat us, but I'm jealous, obviously, because I would have loved it if that had happened to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I obviously don't want them to go up. I want us to go up, but they will be up soon.
Yeah,
it won't be long.
No, it won't be.
But there we go. I think we better move on. Anyway, so I think on podcast names that I've until I've settled something I like, but I can't. Like I say, can't do it too quickly because I'll be accused of copying. But I have been thinking up some names. If you want to get involved in the comments box, obviously this video will be sitting as a retrospective video on my channel for a while. Ideas for podcast names. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's happened there then? Right. Yeah, done. I talked about that. No. Oh, asset stripping. That was a podcast topic I was going to. We just sort of lightly touched on that. That's when if we stay down, there'll be lots of asset stripping in regards to players leaving, but there'll be players coming in as well. No, last. I thought I definitely wrote some podcast names down. Oh, hang on, is this it? Ah, yeah. So one name suggestion was Your Father's Gun, the Your Father's Gun podcast. I thought that had a bit of a... and the other one was Chat St. Mary's instead of Chat GTP. I thought Chat St. Mary's would have been...
Oh, yeah.
But that's only I'm sure I can think of something better than that.
You could do a twist on the old Soccer AM thing. We just put your Soccer
Saints AM. Yeah, but what if it's not... very good. Yeah, but if it's not done in the morning, it wouldn't work, would it? Get Ben Shoveler on, that'd be quite good. If get some guest presenters. If we can get Ben Shoveler on the day he isn't doing something at Farnborough Football Club, he'd be up for that anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll look at... I'll because he actually got my old Doctor Who podcast started. Me and him started it off, then it stopped, and me and Alicia carried on. Then Ben joined the show, so he's a spontaneously funny person. So suit the show down to the ground. But we'll definitely do it.
Yeah,
definitely do it. It's just when the time's right and when the name's right, and when people haven't noticed that other podcasts.
You're talking.
Right, I know you need your beauty sleep, and I need to get some slippers on because my feet are cold.
Indeed, that's what happens when you get older, mate, isn't it?
And you know what? I might have a can of lard with the curry we had earlier on. I think it's Friday. I think I should have a nice Stella before I go to bed.
That's your that's the name of your podcast, Sleep and Slippers.
What, the Stella podcast? That's got to be connected to Saints. The Mickey Shannon.
There we go. Sleep, Slippers, and Saints. The
Mickey Shannon Winder podcast. Or the McCalliod to Stokes, who's on. That's too long. Is it? The McCalliod to Stokes is on side podcast.
How about it started in a chapel?
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Or the Winston podcast. That wouldn't sound. The Ted Bates' memorial podcast, or the Ted Bates' shoe podcast. Everybody touches that blooming shoe as they go past at St. Mary's, aren't they? I don't know. We'll think of something. Anyway, so I think last time I checked, the subscribership on the channel was 198. It would be nice if by the end of this show we could get it up to the 200 mark.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
That's and I could potentially go onto the little assets button here and. Oh no, that's the wrong one. No, we'll not do that one. How about this one? No, that's the wrong page. This is, as I say, as slick as ever. Oh, here we are. That's just the one. Yeah. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and apparently, if you subscribe, you get a little bell that every time an episode goes out, you get a little notification. That's all that does. It doesn't cost anything. Even if it was a monetized channel, it wouldn't cost you anything to actually be a member or a subscriber.
Yeah.
And so apparently, Martin keeps on banging on about the super likes or something like that.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of these come up anywhere. Even when I've been watching his stuff, there's not a button that says super like.
I think,
and maybe that's not the right terminology of it. I've just frozen again. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm back.
Yeah. Do you know what? That was better. You're like this.
Was I? I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can one that's a super like. I do it. Right. Let's have a look. No, I can't be asked. Right. Get back to that one. Let's see if any more comments are coming through before I go and get my sneaky.
No, I think it's it. I think
the microphone looks quite good on this angle. In fact, the microphone looks better on this angle than I do. Look at it.
He's a frustrating. Yeah, I know. It's good, that, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, all three of you. Like I say, please subscribe and let's cheer on the Saints tomorrow. I'll be, like I say,
coming Saints.
Yeah.
Good luck. Permitting. That'd be good.
Yeah, I've done a few watch-alongs this season. They've always been quite good.
Yeah.
Deb was with me on one of them, but she refused to actually get into the picture, and I think I did turn the camera on her because she was swearing in the background. I did try to point out it was not supposed to be swearing on the channel, but sometimes
you get demonetized for that.
What, for swearing? Yeah. Alan's just come up with the last comment before we go. We don't need no Aaron Ramsdale. We don't need no Peter Cech. We've got the best keeper in the EFL. His name is Daniel Peretz. Oh, it's a song. Sorry, it's chorus. Hey, Saints fans, who gonna call Daniel Peretz's nickname the Wall? That could be the name of the new podcast.
The wall.
No, the whole thing. We don't need that. I think we might have. Well, I don't think we're going to get Aaron Ramsdale back. Actually, even if we went up, we'll probably sign Peretz.
Yeah.
But we could afford Ramsdale in the Premier League, so he might actually become our second choice keeper, rather like he was at Newcastle, because we don't want blimmin' Bazunu back. Just saying. He can go and play for Damien Downs' new little five-a-side football team, couldn't he? Right. So thank you, everybody. Like and subscribe and cheer on the.
Come on, let's get ads up to 200
yeah,
subscribers.
two
Let's
more.
do that.
200 subscribers, yes.
It's only two of you. You can do it.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, Jamie Pigeon.
Night, guys.
Oh, yeah, Jamie's been watching silently in the background. Thank you, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie.
Night, everyone.
Night, mate.